Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Errahmanirrahim. Maliki yevmiddin. İyyâke na'budu ve iyyâke nesta'in. İhdina sıratal müstakime sıratal lezîne en'amte aleyhim gayril mağdubi aleyhim veleddallin.
Allah, Allah, Allah, Allah, Allah, Subhanallah. He is always in town. And we are weak slaves, really slaves, but Allah Almighty honor him and say, you are my servants. And can't be any other honor more than honor to be his servants. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. If we are sitting whole day, the whole night, 24 hours, and another 24 hours, and another 24 hours, and another 24 hours, up to end all our lives, ونقول لبيك اللهم وسعديك when he is ordering to his servants استعيذ بالله يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. If we are not doing anything, only to say اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم لا قمنا للصلاة ولا لشيء إلى آخر الدنيا إلى آخر الفاصلة ما في عتاب أمام حضرة الحق جل وعلا. ليش اشتغل no belief going to come on you because you are under his command, you are doing as he orders because he is never stopping. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي. The meaning of Holy Verse signing and Allah Almighty and His angels always without stopping praising, giving salat and salam للرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم امتثالا لأمر الله عز وجل. لو جلسنا نحن according to his holy command, if we are sitting and saying only salatu salam, nothing else. It is going to be for everything, for every command of Allah Almighty. That is top point of praising for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And for, as awliya say, that they are inheritors of Anbiyas, no doubt. First, people, or first group of people, that they are most distinguished ones among nations, among mankind. They are prophets, that their connection to heavens through Archangel Gabriel, it is full connection. For whole prophets, through those prophets, there is a group that they have been honored much more than others, being closer from divinely presence, and most closer one, he is no doubt Sayyidina Muhammad, is upon him. That whole prophets, through Sayyidina Jibreel, Archangel Gabriel, they were reaching to that connection. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was also, but really he was in divinely presence before Archangel Gabriel. And that is mentioned through the news of night journey of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam reached to Sidrat al-Muntaha, last point of every creature that may be reached, no more advancing beyond that limit. At limits, last limit for all creatures, including Anbiya, Awliya, Malaika, and messengers of Malaika, for the angels. And first of them, Archangel Gabriel alayhi salam. That is Sidrat al-Muntaha, that reaching the knowledge of mankind, that limit. Beyond, no more their understanding, their mind may understand anything. That is the last point, that Archangel Gabriel, who are representing Aql, mind. After that, your mind never getting in use. The balances or measures, after that point, finish. Your mind never working there. Therefore, you give Archangel Gabriel, he was stopping and saying to Sayyidina Muhammad, peace be upon him, "Oh, Habib Allah, Ya Muhammad Mustafa, now you may advance. Beyond this point, only you may go, not anyone else." And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asking from Jibreel alayhi salam, "Come with me. You come with me." And he was saying, "I can't. That is my last point that I can be. I am moving even 100 part of millimeter, a little bit shy. Allah Almighty's divinely lights burning me, and I am going to vanish and finish, and no more any Gabriel comes back. I'm not coming back. Therefore only you may come closer from divine presence. And only Rasulullah, he passed. But it is difficult to say. We have something to say, but it is forbidden. And because it is so difficult for understanding the position of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after that point, no one can be able to say on it anything. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was reaching as he's not asking to reach to his divinely presence, that no any description on it. And he was addressing, and Gabriel not hearing or seeing anything. Gabriel, Jibreel alayhi salam, he was like a mat Hasim. When Hamid Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was looking, Jibreel alayhi salam was like a carpet or mat, like this. From the greatness, Haybatu Rabbul Izzah, he was going like this. Wow. So he was so great angel coming to meet the Prophet. As he is nothing. And that is what we are saying. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam moves closer one to divinely presence. From every prophet, from every angel, from everyone in existence. and whole awliyas, that they are followers, real followers of prophets. Waliullah, awliyaullah, they are real followers, steps of prophets. And every time must be, and Allah Almighty, He is mentioning through His Holy Quran about them. If it is something not in existence, why Allah Almighty saying, أَسْتَعْجِلَ أَلَا إِنَّ أَوْلِيَاءَ اللَّهِ لَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ? How Allah Almighty mentioning some servants that they never going to be in existence. Must be among His servants such a people, such a servants, that they are following the steps of God, fully followers. The son of Sayyidina Ibn Umar, he was going with caravan of pilgrims on his camel, and they were passing through mountains and valleys. He reached to a place, and he dipped his camel to come to turn right hand and making a half circle and then way. Even way was going straight, and companions that with him from pilgrims, they are asking, "Oh, Ya Sahib Rasulillah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, oh companion of Rasul, why you did this?" And he was saying, "Because I saw my Habibi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He reached this point and he did his camel to make it like this. Therefore I like to follow his steps, and you must believe that on his steps yet there is light. Light. You may look, if it's an open eye, you may look his steps, where he steps. May Allah grant for everyone to know his lights. His lights not extinguished, but blind people say that his light is extinguished. No. Once, one wali from Awliyaullah, Sultan al-Arifin, Abu Yazid al-Bastami, he was accused that he is doing something against Sharia, that every time you may find square-head people, every time, never end, from the time of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They are saying you are not on Sharia of Allah. You are wrong person. and sending him to Sultan to make judgment for him. And he was put on his feet, this chains and weight. Just he reached from his place to that Sultan's place. Sultan was dreaming a dream that Prophet said to him, quickly get up. Now there is coming one servant from Allah Almighty's more closer ones. He is coming, and quickly go and welcome him. You are going to welcome one Nabi. He was saying, and quickly awaken him, say, order him, quickly my horse, and another horse. He was running by himself and reaching, looking about it, coming like that, and lights coming. He was coming and looking that person, face through dark night, his face shining like moon. Was written judgment for him on his neck, taking Sultan and crushing him, throwing. If this person not Muslim, no one going to be Muslim or not. What is that? Was very angry, making him on horse, bringing to his palace, and he was looking. Up to morning, he was going to guardian to rest, to make him rest, long way and tiring and way. After a while, Sultan was looking, and so many Dervish people coming one after one, one after one, one after one, and asking, our Shaykh is here. We must be with him. And Sultan saying, no way for him, because he is here. How do you know that he is here? Sultan. You are Sultan for this world. He is Sultan Akhirah. In his steps, where he was stepping, yet lights coming, we are following his steps, his lights, and we are coming, finding that finishing here, his lights are there, but we find that he is here now. If one for wali, if your eyes open, you may see that on his steps must be Nur. What about for prophets? Medina Munawwara and Ardul Hijaz, who yet with his lights never extinguished. No. Wali. We are coming to finish this association. That Wali, whom they are on his steps of prophets, must be around yourself, through yourself, and order from Allah Almighty, saying, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu ittaqullaha wa kunu ma'a as-sadiqin. O people, O believers, fear from your Lord and be with his two servants, with his friends, Ahbab Allah, Awliya, Sadiqeen, be with them, Are you looking as a standard person? That is a command, order. To find one, you must find, you must look after them. We are not looking. رِجَالٌ صَدَقُوا مَا عَاهَدُوا اللَّهَ عَلَيْهِ. Whom they are? They are on the steps of Prophet, what they are giving to Allah, the day of promises. We are only your servants, not for anyone else. They are never going to listen for their egos or for shaitan or to be slaves for dunya. They are only servants for Allah Almighty. They chose only servanthood for their Lord only. They are doing nothing else. And Allah Almighty making them like diamonds, like ruby, like emeralds, like pearls, rarely finding this أشياء كريمة precious stones must be among people. You must look for people. I was coming from Alaska. Now, I was there, Allah Almighty sending me to look around His mulk, His territories, His countries, showing me. Alhamdulillah, He showed me so many places, and one of it, that Alaska, and it has some surprising stories about that place, and so many things that happened after that place coming through the hands of Americans, that Russians selling that Alaska $7 million for one big land. They sold it. After they are selling, after a few years, someone walking on that area looking something shiny. What is that? What is that? Taking. Must be, looks like gold. Looks like gold. Taking, bringing and asking, and saying, that is pure gold. That gold, it's difficult to be pure. And he, with his hands coming, taking and looking so many gold pieces in it. When that news coming through people, then whole people was running to look after gold. And I'm saying, subhanAllah. And so many 100,000 people running through no ways, through jungles, through deserts, through oceans, through valleys. They are running through mountains to look, to find that gold. And I'm saying, subhanAllah. People running to ask golden, and so many people died after that golden, and people, they are not asking golden ones through mankind to find it. And it is ordered. وَكُونُوا مَعَ الصَّادِقِينَ. You must ask you must find. Because Allah Almighty should ask you, you find anyone from my friends? Why? You are accompanied with my friends? Any friends? You look after him? What you are going to say? No. They are going with whole people. No. Among people, jewels, Sadiqeen. I am asking, do you think that Ayyuhal scholars, all scholars, do you think that that is Sadiqeen only in the time of Prophet and the time of Sahaba and after Sahaba and Salafus Salihin? Finished. After finished, no more Salihin. That book closed down. No more in our time Sadiqeen. How it is going to give meaning of Holy Quran in such a way? And whole sufferings and problems in Alamul Islami through Muslims, they are not asking true ones, they are running after Dajjals, after wrong people, after no honesty, no mercy, no justice, no noble people, running after them and leaving pearls, diamonds and jewels. They are not asking. They are not voting with them. That is punishment for whole nations, Arabs, Turks, Pakistan, Hindustan, Afghanistan, all of them, that is. And also commonly for whole nations, Americans also, Europeans, Russians, everywhere they are not looting pearls and jewels from people, but they are running after imitated ones. Imitated ones. That is the command of Allah Almighty to look after awliya Allah. And in our days, there is swearing awliyas. They are fighting against awliya Allah. Because there is also mentioned in the Holy Quran, awliya shaitan. Is it not so? ما في أولياء الشيطان مذكور في القرآن الكريم شيء بهاي ما في أولياء الشيطان
أيام الشيطان
أولياء الشيطان
ما في موجود فقاتلوا أولياء الشيطان إن كيد الشيطان كان ضعيفا.
There is Holy Quran, Allah Almighty saying, there is my awliya and also awliya al-shaytan. فقاتلوا, you must fight against them. Are you fighting against them? No. You are supporting them. No fighting. Supporting Muslims, awliya al-shaytan. And that is our punishment. That is Quran, that is Hadith Sharif. What you are saying, we are closing our association about Durood Sharif, Salatu Salam. Now, I heard from my GrandShaykh that he was saying, for every worshipping to be accepted, so many conditions in divine presence. But only for Salatu Salam, Durood, for Rasul, facing Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, without condition accepted. Without condition. Therefore, it is more important. And awliya shaitan saying, don't say Salatu Salam. That is shirk. Don't pray Rasul. That is shirk. Don't say Ya Muhammad. That is shirk. From where bringing preventing them. From which book? Book of Shaitan. It is written through Book of Shaitan, not in Holy Quran, but they have Book of Shaitan that preventing them from praising Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and to give their most respect to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they are very angry with Allah also. Why you are praising? What is that? It is not enough. You and also you are ordering whole angels also they are nothing. And we are fighting here not to be praised. You are Rasul. We are making you are Rasul as an ordinary person, but you are making him like yourself. What is that? They are like Shaitan who was objecting to Allah Almighty. Why you ordering angels to make Sajda Adam? That is wrong. Those people coming saying, why you are praising to Muhammad? What is that? Nonsense. Don't say like this, Masha. Understand like this?
Man la shaykha lahu.
That is true. Shaitan only was objecting, saying, why you are ordering angels to make Sajda Adam? And I am here. I am here. If you are ordering to them to make Sajda, they make Sajda to me, not to Adam. And every angel kicking him down, kicking him down. And those people, they are very angry. They are not reciting. Always we are coming for khutbah. It is our custom to recite as-Sa'ila inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala al-nabi ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi. At khutbah. It's khutbah. You are coming, Imam, see, they finish it. Whole masjid. They never quickly coming home, sitting here. Never smiling. Give nothing, never smiling. Plastic Muslims. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, wa shukru lillah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Salatu salam qiyamah.